I thank you guys for tuning in. This is 26 Sports. Once again, it's your host, Mike Rither, and I'm on with boxing's best kept secret, but he's making a lot of noise that secret's pretty much out now. The one and only Charles Conwell. How you doing today, Charles?
I'm doing good. How you?
Well, good, man. Good. A little later than we had talked about, but we're on now. So, man, let's talk, man. You fought recently, not too long ago, and now you get a second fight to end the year, which is good news, especially for you. You wanted to be active this year. You wanted to fight a lot, so you get your second fight, and this was the one you were originally supposed to have in April before the virus hit, man. So, how does it feel to be able to go from not knowing, having that uncertainty about your fights to now here's your second fight in a few months, and you're gonna end it nationally televised on NBC Sports. How does that feel to you?
I mean, it feels good. People aren't getting a lot of chances to broadcast their stuff this year with all the pandemic and whatnot and all the crazy stuff that's been happening this year. So, for me to close the show with another one this year so soon, I'm happy to do that.
That's good, man. And you know, especially as we talked about with the pandemic, everything that's going on. When we originally spoke over the summer, you knew you were gonna have another fight. You just were unsure about when, and now you've gotten them, essentially back to back, and on big time platforms. To be on Showtime on a Wednesday night, and now you're gonna have NBC Sports on a Thursday, the week before Christmas. Usually that means a lot of people already have their time off. They're just relaxing, and you have the whole attention of boxing on you again. So that's two big platforms back to back, and another shot to make a statement for you.
Yeah, like you said, I get a chance to make another statement. It's on a Thursday night. Not much really happening on Thursday, I don't think, on the boxing side. So, I get to have the whole day to myself. Get to have the whole boxing world just tune in on me. So, I'm happy about that.
Exactly. And now, your last fight, you fought Wendy Toussaint, another talented fighter who had just fought recently over the summer as well. He was one of the fighters that's actually been active this year, and to some people they might have thought, oh, you're gonna run through him, but to us, we knew he was a tough fighter. Was there anything about him that surprised you at any way during the fight that maybe threw you off a little bit as to why the fight went longer than what some people expected?
I don't know why people expect that out of me. I'm not like a one punch KO type person. I don't have like I break my guys down. I don't know what people expected. I don't know why they expected that, but I got the job done. I got the KO anyways. I beat him boxing and I got the KO. So, what much more can people want? Much more can they say?
Exactly. Now, when you landed that shot that broke his nose, did you feel it when it happened? And if you did, what was the thought right when it happened? Because as soon as you landed it, he backed up and he was done. Was there something that you felt when you hit him that you knew it was over then, or was it kind of like threw you off that he backed up and just called it off right there?
I seen why when the first uppercut landed, I heard him, and then I went back right back to the uppercut, and that one once he started backing up, I was going to hide right back on him, but when he fell, I was like, okay, he must really be hurt.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, you're not a one punch knockout guy, but you break them down and you have power. Obviously you're gonna hurt the guys throughout the fight. So in that one as well, were you happy that you were able to go the 9 rounds? Get some work in. Maybe push off any rust that may have been there. Did that make you feel good about getting a good night's worth of fight as opposed to other ones who, as you said,
Yeah, I felt good. I mean, it felt good to get the.
oh, Charles. Right, we're live, guys. It seem to have a little issue. We'll check right now. Give us 1 second. We'll be right back on, guys. Give us 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Sorry about that. All right, and yeah, you kind of got lost there for a second, Charles. Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so again, so it was you got that 9 rounds worth of work in, so that helped you out, clear off some rust and prepare you for this fight, right?
Right.
All right. So now your fight here, the 17th December, big night. What do you know about your opponent, and does the fact that you guys were already going to face each other in April help you in your preparation and your mental state for this fight?
I don't know as much as anybody else really know about their opponents. They only know what they see on YouTube. So I watch a couple YouTube videos. I really don't know much more about him other than the YouTube videos I watched. I know that he's from Kazakhstan and stuff like that. But other than that, I really don't know really that much about him. But yeah, since I already knew about fighting him earlier, so it's like I knew that we was gonna meet up again one day. It just,
Yeah.
and I'm glad we got to meet up again because this is gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna bring some. Hopefully, he brings something out of me that nobody got to see before, and that like to just display more of my skills and more of what I got in my arsenal.
Yeah, and being again, he's another undefeated fighter as well, just like you. How does that, I mean, the fact that so many fighters, when they're coming up, they don't really try to face these challenges that you're throwing yourself at. You're fighting guys with higher winning record percentage than most of the young fighters are, and now this is your second undefeated fighter in a row that you're facing. Is that the type of work that you consistently want, as opposed to fighting guys that you're gonna just walk through?
Uh, I mean, I'm taking them how they come.
Yeah,
I really prefer to with experience who's been there before, who can give me those rounds. Who people think that they can take me to the next level. So that's why I really want to fight. After this fight, that's what I really want to do. I want to fight those ex world title challengers, ex world champions, and stuff like that to get me to that next level, so I can show people and prove to people that I got what it takes to go to that next level.
definitely. And as we all know right now, the 154 class is a hot class, but all roads essentially lead through one fighter in Jermell Charlo. You do have uh, uh, Patrick Teixeira, who will be fighting Brian Castano, I believe, some point in February. Let's say you come through this good, that fight ends, whoever wins. If that fight is offered to you, would you jump at the opportunity, or would you want to get another fight in before then?
To fight which one?
The winner of Teixeira and Castano.
I mean, to me, to be really honest, I would like to get more experience, but if the opportunity presents itself and it makes sense, I definitely go. I definitely go in there and go for it. Because I'm skill wise, I'm up there with any fighter in the 154-pound division skill wise. It's just me just getting that experience and going those rounds, those championship rounds with championship type fighters that I need under my belt. But other than that, skill wise, 100%, we can go.
Yeah.
But just me getting experience and just getting those championship rounds and championship type fighters. That's what I need. But other than that, skill for skill, I'm ready for anybody.
Perfect. And now, following this fight, what's the mind state for next year? Like, how many fights do you want to get in? Because this year, you probably could have got maybe 4 or 5 fights. But with everything that happened, what's your mind state for how many fights you want next year?
Like you said, I want around like 4 to 5 fights next year, man. But I need quality fights. I don't want just any type of fight. I want quality fights that's gonna help progress my career, take me to the next level. I don't want to just fight these random guys. I want to fight guys with experience, like I said, ex world title challengers and ex world champions and people who've been in there with those type of guys. So once if I get some of those quality fights, 4 of those quality fights, I'm okay with that.
Okay, perfect. And boxing fans are gonna love that. So many fighters coming up want, they'll fight whoever, or the money's right, or this and that. And to hear a fighter speaking about, I want quality fights, I want someone that's gonna help me push me through my career. That's what fans want to hear, and that's what I like to hear. That's one of the reasons why I like speaking with you, because you always speak the truth and you don't hold back and you just say it. You want to fight the guys that are gonna give you something, and not something easy that You're going to have a problem when you get to a higher level, something you may not have experienced yet. Here, you're going to fight these guys that have seen it all, and you're going to be able to handle that adversity when you get to that point.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's a real big thing with being a young upcoming fighter and just skipping those levels. I feel like you need the experience. So when you get to that level, everything is you've seen everything, you done felt everything, you done did everything. So when you get in there, you comfortable and you can you know how to work and get through everything, any obstacle that they throw at you.
Exactly, and that's the thing that so many fighters miss out on is something like that. So when they are hit with that level, they're shell shocked. You're fighting everything, and then also, as I've said many times, shout out to Soul City Boxing. You guys run through. It seems like just the toughest training that I've seen, and you guys are always out there, always on the grind, always sparring the best fighters that you can find. And I also think that helps you, get to where you're at and where you're going to be at.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely. You can't learn nothing from fighting somebody who beneath you, but you can always sharpen your tools up with somebody who's on your level, or even who's experienced more than you have experienced. So I always agree with that. Getting that good work in, that's only gonna do. One thing that's gonna do is make you better.
Exactly, and as I've said, I've seen you essentially from fight one to now. I've seen you progress. I've seen you get better, especially in the last fight with Toussaint, because he was a little awkward bit of a fighter, and I've seen you start working and break it down little by little, and then that uppercut, as I said, I've seen you start trying to work it in, and then when you landed it clean, fight was over. Like it was perfectly set up and perfectly timed. So, as you said, that's the experience that you're getting, that you're putting in the work, and you knew when to throw it in. So, again, it's a big platform. NBC Sports Wednesday or Thursday night this time, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
how does that feel? Knowing from where you've come from to be second time home loading, being national TV, for the world to watch, especially at this point of the year when people aren't going to be able to go out, do most of the things that they would normally do, and they want to be entertained. Here's another shot for you to do it. How does that feel? Just personally, career wise.
I mean, it's a great opportunity. Ring City is a new platform, so to have me headlining one of the shows,
Yeah,
really headlining for one of these shows is a real big deal to me. I mean, they acknowledge how far I've came, how far I'm going, and they understand where I want to take my career. So a real big shout out to Ring City for allowing me to be on their platform and just making a statement on their platform and just to grow and get bigger using their platform. So I appreciate that a lot.
yep. And then again, it's gonna be in LA. At the legendary
Mm-hmm.
Wild Card Gym. So many great fighters have gone through there. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to go through there, see some of the things, and probably pull more motivation out of it. Seeing the fighters on the wall and the stories that have probably come from there as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I just watched the one last weekend with the one with Sean Porter, and he was just telling me how he came up through sparring with Manny Pacquiao and going
Hmm.
through the wild card gym and just building his career off that and his momentum off that. Just to go to show how legendary the gym is and how big of a deal it is in the California, not even California, but in the boxing world period. So it's
Yep, and
a legendary gym, wild card legendary gym.
yep, and then you get to go and leave your mark out there again. So
Mm.
slide over a little bit. You also had your brother who was supposed to fight on the same card that you did back, but things happened and didn't happen. He fought recently. What was that like? Being able to, after getting your win, sit back and enjoy watching your brother pull up a victory as well.
Actually, to be honest, as soon as he when he was fighting, I came back to camp to help him spar to get ready for his fight. So I really didn't get to chill like and just sit back and relax and watch it. That's when I came back to training camp. I was in training camp when he fought.
Okay.
I helped him get prepared, sparred him, and got him ready, and then just started my training camp so I can get ready for my fight that's happening December 17th.
Yeah.
It was not like I was chilling like I really wanted to, but you know.
Yeah. But you're working and grinding. You're staying in shape year round, which is more than what a lot of fighters are. So,
Right.
what was that feeling though, seeing him go in there and pull off the win after you did?
Oh, it was exciting. He finished the camp for everybody. We had Heaven Brady fight, and then
Mm-hmm.
it was me, then OJ3, then him, then Isaiah to finish it out strong. That was just like a statement. Like we really working, we really putting in work, we really progressing. And I just can't wait till Isaiah get the headline or co-main events. I'm on TV so he can show the world that like who he really is, and he ain't just no regular average fighter. That he really a prospect and contender himself.
Yeah, and it's funny. We do a boxing chat every Friday night. We talked about different fighters, prospects. A lot of different media people are in there, and we started speaking about you and Roshan and everybody. And it was the funniest comment that my boy Marquis said. He said Roshan and them at Soul City is essentially like a gym full of the Incredibles. Like that's what's being trained there. That's what's being developed. He said that's what you're seeing. He's saying you're seeing all these guys, and then O'Shea as well. All of them coming out of there and just putting in work and leaving imprints wherever they're at. He goes, it's just a gym full of the Incredibles. He goes, and then Roshan and them and Big O are just sitting there making stirring it and letting it go. And it was funny because I thought about it. I was like, it's true though. You guys are really out there doing it. Like when you hear someone talking about the amateur level, oh yeah, if you got to train and get work with Soul City, and then you look at the professional level, you got Haven, you, Ota 30, you guys are out there putting in work, and now your brother Isaiah as well. So I heard that and I laughed and I was like, but he's not wrong. Like I've said, I've
Right.
seen the work you guys do, and I'm just like, man. I've told Roshan I want to go out there sometimes, but I'm like, man, I don't know if I could do all that. Like, I feel like I'd pass out halfway through it or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. We do a lot of work, and we just showing how great we are and how hard we work. Hard work really paying off.
Yeah,
It's just only a matter of time. We just get on them bigger platforms and just keep on showing the world like that. People that don't know us that we so slept on that this gym is creating like champions, not just
yeah,
one, but like a lot of great fighters. You know what I mean? So for people just to acknowledge that now and just seeing where we came from and where we started from is crazy. Because on the inside, you don't really look at it like that. You just looking at us. We just getting better. We just staying in the gym. We just working. But from the outside, like from what y'all see, is like you said, we creating like superheroes or like
yeah.
Incredibles. So it's just crazy to know and understand. And I appreciate everybody who even noticing our hard work and seeing what we've been doing in the gym. Cause for real, when you're a fighter, you sometimes you don't get the recognition that you deserve. You just like, man, they don't notice me like you slept on. To be honest.
Yeah, and that's the thing is with these people that I speak to, we talk about every fighter, everybody that we know that we associate with. So when Marquis said that, I was like, "You're right, man." Like when I sit there and think about it, you're right because I mean I've seen the work you guys have put in, and then I see you go and put it on in the fights, and I'm like, man, you guys are really out there working. And then I mean, just coming up to this week, next week starting, you got you. Oh no, we got Haven first, then you, and I believe is Ota still fighting on the Triple G card?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
think he's gonna make that.
okay, but it's still you and Hitman.
Yeah.
Span of 5 days putting in that work and on big platforms. The
Mm-hmm.
ESPN show, which will be the last one of the year for Top Rank in the bubble, and then you again taking over on that Thursday night in LA with the NBC Sports. So those are two big platforms to showcase what you guys are out there doing.
Yeah, man. We finally getting the looks and we finally getting the exposure we deserve. It's going up, and as long as it keep going up, I'm happy with that, man. Everybody's career ain't the same. Everybody's career different. I can't compare my career to nobody else, and I'm just glad that my career is going up, and it
Yeah,
ain't staying still, it ain't going backwards. So I'm happy with that.
exactly. And again, especially with the year that we've had, um, it's good to see you moving up and keep going forward. Now, speaking about the year that we've had, it's been a tough year, for so many people with so many things happening and so much uncertainty. But you again, you became a dad. Uh, your baby was born, your baby girl. Now I know you said you didn't go out there for too long, but I know you had to go home and just get excited when you actually see her in person and hold her for the first time, right?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Every time I go back home, it's like she's done so much. She hit a different milestone every time I go home. So just excited to see how far she grown each time I come home. And it's like every time she see me, she just give me a big old smile. So it's always happy, and it's always, I'm always happy to see her and always talk to her.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like I tell a lot of people, when you have a child, it's a great feeling. But both of us, we have little girls, so like I say, when I'm in work mode or something, I'm just like focused. But when you see your little girl and she smiles at you, that whole toughness just is kind of like, oh, come here,
Yeah,
And I know that
yeah,
happens. I know with you, I mean, you got that hard work, tough grind mentality. But I know once she smiles at you or something, I know that just fades away for the time that you're with her, right?
yeah, all the time, man. It's crazy. I see how soft she gets you. See how
Yeah,
soft your daughter gets you. That's great.
yeah,
I never understood until until you have your own child, until you have your own daughter.
yeah, and it's true. It's like I mean, I always had nieces or nephews, but I always knew what my nieces. It was kind of like, oh, come here, My nephews, it was like, put your hands up, let's play fight or something. And now like my daughter, she's like, oh, come lay down, okay. Oh, let's watch this, and I'm watching cartoons, and then I'm sitting there like, oh man, what's going on? Like, well, why am I watching this? But it's your little girl, so it's different. But they make you soft, man, just for that time you're with them. But it's that little power that they have over us, I guess. But and that's why what I tell people, especially with fighters and people I know, like with you, I know you got that hard work, grinded, tough mentality. But I was just thinking, I bet you as soon as the girl smiles at you or makes a noise, I was like, I know that has to just drop real quick.
Yeah, light me up, man, every
Yeah.
time.
But that also gives you, as you've told me, that extra motivation once you step in that ring.
Hmm. Yeah, you wanted to be great for them and just provide them with so much more. And with every win, that brings you closer and closer to what you want to do and how you want to provide and how you want your family to live. So that's what I take with me every time.
Exactly. Now, uh, you as I was saying, man, you guys do that hard work and everything. When you guys just, you know, relax a little bit, what's the favorite thing you guys as a gym like to do, or what's the favorite thing you like to do when you take not a break, but just some time to just like kind of relax? What's the favorite thing you like to do with the gym?
Oh, at the gym,
Well, with the team, pretty much.
we after all the practices, we all just stay at the gym and just talk for like a good 20 minutes. Like after every practice, we all just eat together because we eat all together too. We eat all at the gym, so it's like a little downstairs area. We all eat together at the gym, and like after we get done eating, we all just sit down there and just talk for like an extra 30 minutes and just just laugh and just chill and stuff like that. So that's probably like my one of the coolest chillest times of the day after the last practice. After we ate, we just sit around and talk and just chill and laugh.
Okay, okay, cool. And now, when it's just you and you get your little break, what's the thing you like to do the most?
Eat. I like to eat, and I like to, like I said, chill with my daughter and chill with my girl and just my family. But eating and just chilling with my family and my daughter. I can catch up on a lot of stuff I missed on.
Okay, and I still owe you that barbecue for when everything's cleared up, man. Gonna send you some that way.
Yeah, I'm coming out there, man. I'm coming out there for vacation one time. Probably not after this fight, but after the next fight after that one, I'm coming out there for vacation.
All
Me
right,
and my
cool. Well,
girl.
just let me know, man. We'll hook it all up out here. So yeah, I told Ro last time, whenever you guys are in Cali or nearby, let me know. And he was like, "Oh, I'm a vegetarian." I was like, "Man, what the hell you want me to do? Throw you some carrots and stuff on the grill or something?"
Yeah, that's all he eat.
Yeah, but hey, it
I can't
works.
do that.
So you go out
Yeah,
with them to the ranch and everything too, or no? You get on the horses?
I get on there like 3, 4 times. I don't go out. He go out there too long. He stay out there too long for me. He be out there for hours. I be trying to go out there for like 1 hour and come back.
Okay. Yeah, I know when he first started telling me, I was like, for real? And then I was like, oh, you really know what you're doing. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He
I
take
just couldn't see everybody
take
being
care.
out there.
Yeah, he take care of like 4 or 5 horses, but two of them his. But he take care of like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay, cool.
So they really like all his, to be honest.
Yeah.
He be out there too. So I don't like out there, especially during training camp. I be tired too. I be like, he's out there too.
Yeah. But hey, he's got to keep busy, so it's better than just being all lunging. But yeah, I would get it too if you want
Yeah,
to just come back and relax for a little bit, and he's out there staying on the horses and running around and doing all that.
right.
Yeah. So, with everything that's going on, and then the uncertainty too, as we talked about, how much more happy are you as well with the promoter? Your promoter who was able to get you these fights and able to keep working for you to make sure you had your platform and your shot to shine this year.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm happy, because like you said, I'm closing out the year on a big platform, and it's only gonna make the next years and the years after this even bigger. So, the more TV time and the more bigger, I get. I'm grateful for my promoters and my management for putting in the work to even give me those shots and to give me those opportunities. Because every fighter not getting a chance and opportunity. I'm just
It,
grateful.
exactly, and that's the work. You got Lou DiBella putting in the work for you, and he's always done that. He's always pulled out some great fighters, and you look to be the next one coming out. And with the fights tonight, what's your pick on tonight's fight with Errol Spence and Danny Garcia?
I got Errol Spence, but I think it's gonna be a good fight. I don't think it's gonna be cakewalk. I think he's gonna win, but I don't know how he gonna win. I know he gonna win, but I don't know how he gonna win. I don't know if he gonna knock him out. I don't know if he gonna win by split decision. Because Danny Garcia's a tough dude, and it's like you said, he got them big hooks. So you
Yep.
never know with him. He always got that puncher's chin. So I'm excited just to watch though. To be honest, I'm gonna watch the whole card from up to down.
Yeah, that's going to be a good card, and then you might have a future opponent in that card in Sebastian Fundura. So I know your eyes will be on that one as well.
But yeah, you already know, man. I keep my eyes on everybody in the divisions.
Yep. And that one, speaking of that, when you see a fighter like him, 6'7", 6'6",
Yeah,
154. What do you
yeah.
what was your first thought when you noticed how tall he was, and then when you actually seen that he has skills? It's not just someone out there that's tall. What was your first thought seeing him fight?
I'm like, dang, he tall as ever, but he like to stand in the pocket. He like to stand in the pocket and work though.
Yeah,
So it ain't like he just out there dabbling and moving. He actually like to, get in the pocket and work on the inside and use and sit down with people. So that was cool to see that he like that. That was different from somebody that's that tall.
yeah,
I was surprised by that.
yeah. And it's just the styles that some people have. As you said, most fighters that tall want to just use their reach and their length and not get in. But he likes to mix it up, which is surprising. And at some point, though, as we all know, that could be a little bit detrimental to him because, like
Yeah,
with you not a one knockout guy, one punch knockout, but you have the power to break it down. If he stays inside too long, that could be somewhere where you
right.
break a fighter down like that, and then when he does want to use his length, it might be too late, type of thing. But
Yeah,
that would be a fight down the road that I would love to see you and Fundura, just because of the different styles that you would bring and how you fight as well as opposed to him.
yeah,
So maybe some point down the road.
yeah. I think that'd be a good fight one day. I think that would be a real good fight. Like I said, he doing his thing right now though. I can't wait to tune in and watch him see what he got up tonight.
Yeah, and man, that's a good card tonight. Good way to end the year for PBC. I believe they're gonna throw another one on the 26th.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be J Rock as originally planned. I believe it's gonna be Marcos Hernandez and James Kirkland to end the year.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I
Yeah,
heard J Rock got a new coach.
yeah,
A
he's
dude from Detroit.
training with Sugar Hill.
Crunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Crunk.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
probably
right down the street from here.
okay, and that's probably why they probably wanted to give a little bit more time training together instead of just jumping in after a couple months.
Yeah, that's crazy. That means him and Harrison in the same city.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy. Hey man, that's now
That'd be
former
some crazy.
champs.
I like to get in the sport. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. So, former champs, as you spoke about down the road, could you see you sharing the ring with him in a maybe an elimination match with J
Oh
Rock?
yeah, me and J Rock. Sure, yeah. I I think that'll be a good fight.
Yeah,
He,
that'd be a great fight, honestly.
yeah, I think he's good. I think he's good. I think I can beat him though. I know for a fact I can beat him.
Yeah, I'd love to see that go down at some point. That's a great fight. Um,
Yeah, maybe in the 2021 or title eliminator or some junk.
yeah, middle of
But
the year, end of
title,
the year, definitely. If you're
yeah,
able to get two more fights after this one to begin
hmm
next year, definitely.
yeah, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. Now, what's the goal for you December 17th? Are you looking? I know you don't always go looking for a knockout. Obviously, it's to still the show and get the eyes on you. What would you rather have, like a domination over the 10 rounds, or a one, not a one punch knockout, but a knockout that YouTube and everything goes crazy for?
I'd rather get the knockout. Oh, that just it makes everything more exciting. But I'll take them high. I'll take it how it comes. Either the domination or the knockout. I think that's what I'm going there to do. I'm going there to dominate anyway. So if the knockout ever presents itself, I'm going for 100.
Yeah,
percent So I'm happy. I'm happy, but I'm definitely going there to dominate. I'm not going in there to, play around. I'm not trying to give them no chance. I'm just trying to go in there and dominate and do my thing from the first bell.
definitely. All right, and I know you're in your day to just relax and everything. So thank you for coming on, Charles. Man, always welcomed on. Before we go, man, is there anything you want to say to the fans who will watch or are watching at the moment right now?
All right, man. Just I want to all my fans, thanks for supporting. Make sure you guys tune in. RingCity USA on NBCSN. December 17th is going to be a great show. I'm looking to dominate and put on a great one and end the year strong.
Definitely. All right, again, guys, this is Mike Rether for 26 Sports. Thank you for tuning in on this Saturday. Always with Charles Conwell, man. Tune in December 17th, NBC Sports Net, RingCity USA. Charles will be going out there to defend his undefeated record and try to put another one on his belt of another undefeated prospect. And if he wins, just expect big things coming in 2021. And we already got two fights that we were speaking about that could possibly come next year. So tune in. Charles is an exciting fighter, and he's always bringing it, guys. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Mike Reddo, 26 Sports, and Charles Conwell. See you guys next time.